In the meantime, I'm gonna do my intro. Um, this is Jedi Academy. Uh, this is the disappointing sequel to Jedi Outcast. Okay, I'm just joking. This is in terms of mechanics, this game is pretty much the same. However, there's a key difference for speedrunning. We can't do strafe jumping everywhere, so strafe jumps we're supposed to, when we hit the ground, we're supposed to lose half of our speed. However, that doesn't happen if we jump from higher ground to lower ground, and that's that's how the levels are routed around this game, about elevation differences, about basically completing the level by going from higher ground to lower ground all the time, so we can connect our jumps without losing speed. There are I'm just gonna say that there were some things found in this game recently that changed their speedrun significantly, but I haven't learned them yet because I'm pretty bad at them. We refer to them as spin glitch. Okay, I'm just gonna... We're gonna start in a second, boys. Okay. Yeah, spin to win. Sadly, I haven't learned spin to win yet. Hopefully someone will get a chance to show that off at a marathon somewhere. Alright. I'm just gonna start the timer in 3, 2, 1, go. So this game, we are a Jedi student, soon to become the Padawan, or the apprentice of the protagonist of the previous Jedi Knight games, Kyle Katarn, who's now a Jedi Master. He finally decided he's just gonna be a Jedi. Stop changing his mind all the time.
Hey, maybe you can use your saber to make it great. Let's go.
This game kind of starts off very quickly. Unlike Jedi Outcast, so we immediately have a lightsaber. We immediately have our first lightsaber fight. We kind of messed it up. And now we have our training level. We learn how to use our force powers. There's one of the few instances of out of bounds in this game. We climb up this thing, we do a chain of jumps. So yeah, since we can't connect our jumps everywhere, we need to go from higher ground to lower ground. These kind of jumps, we usually refer to them as chains, because they are jumps that are, you know, set into the route. You can jump here, then here, then here. So I'm gonna be referring to them as chains or jump chains. Or boosts. There's a little boost here. Then I get a little bit higher up and there's a boost here. There's no boosts here. So this game has selectable missions. Oh. God. And we can select some force powers when we pick a mission. We can't level up our core force powers. These are the big ones, like jump, force push, force pull, and so on. We can level up some other ones like heal and rage in particular. These are the ones we'll be leveling up. So there's a skip here. This level has a lot of skips. Where we climb up this canyon. I kind of suck at this, but I'll get it eventually. There we go. There are a couple of these spots that we can hit. That allows us to smoothly get up over here. Then there's some out of bounds here, where they forgot to put some walls. Don't know how that happened. There's a crazy skip here. Let's see if I can get it. Oh. I got it. So this is called Make Surprise Terrible, because now you're supposed to enter this sand crawler, but I'm never going to enter it because I can hit all the triggers from outside the sand crawler.
Guess you better just follow me.
Right, so that spawns some enemies. Gonna kill them in a clumsy manner. Alright, there we go. I think this is the first terrible surprise in all of our marathons. The first marathon terrible surprise. That's what I meant. I had that honor.
We need more cover. Let's get back to our ship.
Gonna throw TD over there. Hopefully that kills an enemy that's hiding. And it didn't. Well, there we go.
We can't get to the ship. The whole place is locked down.
So everything there. I got a lot of speed there because I jumped against something like a slanted ceiling. And jumping against a slanted ceiling usually converts your momentum in the direction of the slant. So that's very useful in the few places that have slanted ceilings. There's a cool skip here, but it's kind of random. So I'm gonna pull this guy, wedge him into the elevator. I'm gonna go. Aw, come on. He moved. Okay, now he didn't move. You're supposed to go up that elevator and get a few switches, but if you wedge that guy into the elevator, he can block it from going up, and you can go down immediately. Kill some enemies, and that's the level. This level is gonna have one of those familiar tricks from Jedi Outcast, where we enter a cutscene. So what that does for us here, we're supposed to collect something and then bring it back to our ship, which is behind me right now. But this cutscene that we've entered has a property that when it ends, it's gonna teleport me back to my starting position. So that's gonna save me the trip of going back to the ship, if you understand what I meant there. That's why entering this cutscene is useful. Also, there are no enemies. None of these sandworms are attacking me if I'm in the cutscene. It's not like the sandworms are a problem, it's just nice. That's where I am. I'm shooting at myself. I need to collect 2 more parts to repair my ship. Yeah, this level is pretty spooky, I agree. Oh, the worm boost. Alright, got the last part. And now the level ends. So we need to finish one more level in this set of missions. And then we get a story mission. And after that we will get another set of optional missions. That's how the progression kind of works. There's a very difficult jump here. Oh nice, I got it. I was having issues with that in practice. Nice, that was pretty good. That's a pretty difficult jump chain. It's very cool. Another jump chain here. Little one. Kill this guy. And we do a jump chain over here. Ooh. Oh Oh, that was almost very good. Kinda messed it up towards the end. Gonna kill this guy out of anger. There's a bomb here we gotta disable. Bombs are very easy to disable in this game. Alright, and we hop our way to the control area of this train thing.
Excellent.
Alright, now we're gonna pick our story mission, where we are going to Hoth to investigate something. Because something's going on. And we're gonna get one of these tauntauns, and the tauntauns are pretty broken. So first thing, you can kind of strafe jump with them. It's pretty awkward, but it works, and it's pretty fast. There's a couple of more cool things you can do with them. I'm gonna get another one really quick, so I'm gonna show that. There's a Wampa, by the way, in this cave, but we don't have to deal with him. Come on. Where are you going? There we go. Alright, so first thing, I'm gonna climb up this tauntaun on this little hill over here. And I'm just gonna jump down with him. That knocks me off the tauntaun, but it also glitches the tauntaun. So what happened is the tauntaun has way less friction now on the ground and doesn't decelerate as it should. So that allows me to boost up this mountain thing, and I can skip an invisible wall. I get enough speed to climb over that invisible wall. And that takes me to the end of the level. Skips a decent portion, like, I don't know, like 40-50% of this level. Getting the tauntaun over that hill. Right, so now we're inside Echo Base. Oh god, I got knocked down by that body. Oh right, there's an amazing skip coming up. A skip of many names, none of which I will say on this stream. So we squeeze ourselves through this little hole. That probably lost like half a second, to be honest. But I still do it every time. These stormtroopers have weak points in their knees. They have vital organs in their knees. Alright, so here we're gonna fight a Dark Jedi. I kind of activated it rage late. Never mind. So the force power I'm using is rage. The reason I use it is because it prevents the enemy from parrying my slashes. Otherwise this fight would be very annoying. This level we get another vehicle, and this one is even better. So I'm gonna glitch it out into this corner. I'm gonna activate the rage and let the bike hit me. So if this works as it should, I should get knocked to the top of this mountain. But it's not working right now. The skip is a bit finicky. There we go. Alright, now I'm on the mountain. So what that gives me is that I can get to the end of the level across this mountain. Which is much faster than doing the level the intended way. So I'm just gonna jump into the trigger over here. Now here's the bike arriving with me on it. It's a great cutscene. Alright. Next level, Coruscant or Rogue. There's a bad guy right at the start of this level, and he's gonna blow up a bridge, so we can't get to him. But we're just gonna jump over here to the side, jump over here, then over here, and we made it across. So yeah, that didn't really help him. Also, he has these assassin droids, but if you have the electric gun thing, EMP, you can kill it kills these guys immediately. So that fight is very easy. This level is very cool for the runners of this game. It's pretty long, but it has very cool movement. So all of these jump chains and boosts are very... thing is, they're very obvious. So you're not like confused where you're supposed to jump to get the boost. So which is very enjoyable when running this level.
This is too easy.
At least in my opinion. Like, you don't really need to learn the chains. Like, the chains are kind of apparent, which isn't always the case.
Making another run.
So I gotta activate some kind of beacons here so Wedge can bombard them, I guess.
Doing great, Jaden.
There's a cutscene here we're gonna enter. This one allows me to catch an elevator cycle. Please don't mention spin to win. I am triggered now. Yeah, I caught the elevator. Saves a couple of seconds. There's a cool skip here called speed something.
Get to the command center next, Jaden.
I forget what the skip is called, but I know it's free. Can this guy get out of my way? Alright, now we're gonna... Wow. How did I... Oh god. That was very awkward. Go Fasty. Yeah, that was the name. Gonna do a little chain here. Gonna take me to one of these things I need to deactivate. I think they're bombs. Probably bombs. Another chain here.
You're doing great, Jaden.
One more here. So yeah, this level is pretty neat.
That did it. Get back to your ship, Jaden. We're out of here.
And there we go. And now I just get to my ship and we can leave.
Great work.
Alright, the next level. This level has an interesting premise. So some fat guy captures you and takes your lightsaber. And then he wants to play like a hunting game where he releases you. You're supposed to try and kill him. So we're gonna do that, but without our lightsaber, because he has it. At the start of this level, there's a very cool skip. We'll climb up here. So there's a jump here I gotta hit. This jump is pretty difficult and not entirely consistent. So this setup usually works. Oh, there we go. Okay, now I am out of bounds. Oh. Now I am even more out of bounds. Now I am at the top of the level. I can go wherever I please. So I'm gonna go over here and hit this cutscene so I can proceed. Oh, I used all my force. Oh, that's awkward. Well, let's just take it slow. So here's our boss fight, and what's really interesting here, and I don't know if this is documented like anywhere, that rifle I killed him with is supposed to have a lot of like bullet spread, but if you activate Force Sense, it doesn't have spread anymore. I really don't know if this is documented anywhere. I've never seen that. There's a cool thing at the start. This mission we are partnered up with Kyle. And we can shoot these little grenades at him that makes him push us forward. You can get a lot of distance this way, like clear a lot of distance if you do it perfectly. I didn't really do it right this time, but oh well, it helps a bit. This level has some amazing out-of-bounds strats that I can't do, unfortunately. I really wish I could show you these, but oh well. We're just gonna go down here and do some old strats, because that's what I know. So some kind of acid rain is falling on me, that's why I'm making these pain noises. They're gonna stop soon. There's a cool skip here, so we can climb up this rock. Then we shoot ourselves this way. So what I used there was this weapon called Stuker. And this weapon knocks you backwards when you use it. So we can use it to extend our jumps a little bit when we need them. When we need that. That is. Usually save that weapon for special occasions. Alright, here's Kyle. We're gonna regroup with Kyle. Gonna kill some cultists. Grab the health pack. Missed. Kyle's gonna open this door for me. Now Kyle is holding this pipe that would kill us all if it fell down. So we're just gonna leave him right there. He'll be fine. Gonna use my Stuker here to stop me a bit so I can enter this hole. And now, well, nothing really interesting in this level anymore. Just gonna finish it. We need to pull some of these mirrors, so these, yeah, Kyle will explain it. We're gonna overload the machine. Alright.
Nothing I can't handle.
Oh, I ran out of force. No.
Nothing I can't handle.
Nice wall run. That was an interesting push. There's an interesting room coming up. This is some kind of a robot room where we're attacked by waves of droids. But I know where those waves spawn, so I'm just gonna shoot my EMP at them ahead of time. That clears that room out very quickly. Right, coming up is the final boss of this level. It's this guy. Alright, he's dead. Over here we have a fight versus our best friend, Rosh Benin, who has turned to the dark side. However, we're gonna enter his cutscene where he explains his, evil intentions. And he's helpless in this cutscene. So I'm gonna stab him in the butt. And that's the fight. Now we're on to our third set of missions. as we progress through these sets of missions, our core force powers get stronger. So for example, now I have my force jump is at max level, so I can clear these pretty massive gaps. Like we pretty much skipped everything in this level so far. I'm gonna get up over here, over here, make a little boost. A little bit short, but that's fine. This room is very dangerous because it has a lot of enemies that can at any given point start to use force lightning at you. In which case you're in a bad situation. You're being force lightninged. Let's put it that way. You can't use force jump for whatever reason. You're kind of just stuck walking. Also, it can kill you. This level is pretty cool. Aw, god damn it. Okay. How do I do this again? Okay, I need to grab some health. Over there. Do I need this health? My protect's still on. Thank you. It is. Okay, so I messed up a bit on this level. This can be a lot faster. But I lost some health where I shouldn't have. So we had to take a bit of a slower route. Like the fastest route for this level leaves you with, I guess, 2 HP I think at the end, usually. That's because of all the fall damage. So if you take any extra damage along the way, you're kind of messed it up. Now this level feels like home. Very reminiscent of Jedi Outcast. All these tight corridors. Gotta hit some switches. We'll use Mind Trick on this guy, so he doesn't follow us. Now we're heading to the place where there are turrets and we gotta kill some TIE fighters outside. So this section, what's interesting about it, well, once these TIE fighters spawn, if you can, well, you might not have noticed it here, but they're actually firing something, you know, and there's a very small chance that these TIE fighters hit each other. So they can actually destroy each other. So it's possible once you reach that point, I mean the level spawns 6 TIE fighters. It's possible that once you reach this point there are fewer TIE fighters because they killed each other on accident. It's theoretically possible that there is only 1 TIE fighter left. We tested this by speeding up the in-game time, and it took, I don't know, a very long time. But they did eventually kill all of them. Like, only 1 guy was left. And this level, this is the obligatory Boba Fett level. So many Star Wars games have a Boba Fett level. Like Shadows, Dark Forces, and so on. I'm sure there are more. There's also that game where you play as No, you don't play as Boba Fett, you play as Jango Fett. Alright, so this level is kind of chill, at least for now. We're just jumping around, we gotta activate some bombs. But Boba is trying to be annoying. And at the end, we're gonna, once we activate all the bombs, we're gonna kill Boba. Just joking, no one ever kills Boba. We're just gonna, you know, fight him. Alright, now we're gonna head back to our ship. And Boba should come down. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. That was awkward for a moment. But we made it. Alright, now to the final story missions. This level is absolutely massive, and it's very cool. A lot of cool stuff in this level, and a very interesting layout. Whoops. But we're gonna skip all of it, because we can climb this building. Those little Stoker blasts I'm using are usually just to save up a little bit of force. They didn't really help me much there, but... yeah. Oh, there's a cool skip here. We're gonna jump on the invisible bridge. See, I can walk on it, but the grenades fall through it. What kind of sense does that make? Over here, there's a cool skip where you kind of jump up over... oh. Jump onto this machine thing. If I can do it. I kinda suck at this jump, to be honest. Where am I? I need to use my setup. That is not my setup. There we go. Alright, at the end of this level we're gonna find Rush again. This time we get to choose whether we actually kill him or we let him live. And that will be our choice between light side and dark side. So if you wanna see Rush dead, let it please let it be known in chat. Okay, I mean, I usually go dark side, but dark side and light side in this game have there's a very tiny difference technically. Alright, so I killed Rush, and now I'm gonna enter the cutscene where we're supposed to have a boss fight versus that Dark Jedi. We had a boss fight several levels ago on Hoth. She's right over there, so I'm gonna shoot at her and she falls into the lava. Goodbye. Sorry, Sphere, that was too late. Well, by the way, we're at dark side now. Yeah, that was an epic fight indeed.